Because Friday I talked about it in the service. I was talking about something. Look at not coming to rule here. So I was talking about it in the service. So when I went back home, I was like, Lord, well, you promised us you're going to give us a good person. I was in the spirit when suddenly the three major contestants for the presidential race this is how it appeared. They've been invited to see me. So, one here, one here, one here. When I came out of my room, this one was still on his way. This one was there. This one was on his way. And I said in that vision, because you are here, go and win. And the person that is there is not who you want. So listen. So I was then telling the Lord, I was praying on Friday night, because on Friday I talked about it in the service. I was talking about something. Look at not coming to rule here. So I was talking about it in the service. So when I went back home, I was like, Lord, well, you promised us you're going to give us a good person. How is this going to happen now? And the Lord spoke to me something very strange. Are you ready to hear? Yes, sir. That will form what I want to preach to you. Yes, sir. Remember on Friday I taught you about the priority of God. Yes, number one, the name of God. Yes, God will always do things first based on his name, then his will. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Thy will be done on earth. Then we talked about the providence of God and all of that. Remember Friday? How many of you people don't watch on Friday? Okay. Take note of that. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be. The next thing, your kingdom come, your will be done. These are the priority of heaven, 1 to 5. So the Lord came, I was telling me something. I said, Lord, now you've shown me this. Now you got me to prophesy that you give us a good person. Now I'm seeing this. Of course, let me tell you one thing about prophecy people don't understand. Prophecy is like a soccer match. You say, Baba Yaro is going, he's getting close. It doesn't mean that he's going to score. At that time, he was close. Yes, sir. Even he can even score, yes, and his team will still not win. At that time, he was winning. Who is winning at 30 minutes into the match? Group A. But at 90 minutes, it can still change. So learn one thing about the prophetic. Whatever God shows you is updates for that time. I've seen this again and again. So remember 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 30, when the Lord said, I said, Eli will be with me forever, but no more, because he refused to honor me. And because he didn't honor me, I have changed what I said. Understand that? The Lord said again to Isaiah, prophesy to Hezekiah, he shall live and not die, he shall die and not live. And when he turned his back from the man, God says, go back, tell him I've added 15 years. He's sovereign. So whatever he tells you, he can update. But there's something the Lord told me. The Lord said, you have preached well today. That the priority of heaven is my name. He said, but I want to show you something. I said, show me. He said, let me show you update. Are you ready for update? Then the Lord said to me, what I promised you will not fail. That I will give the nation a good leader. He said it will not fail. You know, now I'm careful now. I don't say things too much again. Because I say something 2 minutes, they cut it and put online. Out of context. So I didn't tell you the 3 people that were standing. But I've already said it. But I did not say it. But I already said it. Now, the Lord said to me, I will give you a good leader according to my promise. Because though my highest priority is my name, he said, at times when I deal with the faithful, when you are faithful to me, I have a higher priority. It becomes my promise. He said, at that point, I will exalt my promise above my name. He said, so no matter what happens, I will keep my promise to you. Fear not. But don't bother about the process. But and he gave me the scripture, Psalm 138, verse 2. Psalm 138, verse 2. Read. A lot of them don't understand because they didn't watch Friday service. He said, I've exalted my promise above my name. So my name is the highest priority of heaven. But when I make a promise to a man and the man is faithful to me, I will keep my promise. Even if I have to put my name lower. Then he told me, he said, don't preach your message today. Keep it for Friday. Go and tell the people about the faithfulness of my promise.